God, please, no!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Woo! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my vlog. I'm your host, DJ NWMI, which stands for Never Would've Made It. Back again with another exciting video. As we all know, a few leaks and things have been coming from In Music, which owns Denon and Rane, just to name a few. The reason why I'm having this video is because they have been putting out a few things that are going to be coming out this year, and it's time to talk about it. So we're going to discuss the few products that I've seen that are coming out that people have put videos up on, and I think we should talk about it. I think they're well worth the talk and the discussion. And again, I like to say thank you for coming back to check me out. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Woo! Hope you enjoyed those photos. All right. Welcome back to my pimps, players, playettes, everybody in their respectable musical places. This is the first thing we're going to talk about, the Rane 70. Here's a picture of it. All right, that is the Rane 70, not 72, but the 70. First of all, let's talk about the price. It's gonna be $14.99. So that is $300 or $400 cheaper than the Rane 72. Currently, I have the Rane 72, as we all know. I love it. That is my mix of choice. Of course, I have the S9, but I rent that out to get that deal. Always remember, if you have older products, rent it out to friends, homeless, families, and you can get your money back for things that you paid for that you may not use. I know people always say reselling, but if I can sublease it out to somebody else and get a couple dollars off of it, I think that's a smart thing to do. A little pro DJ tip for all you guys that have extra equipment. If you know the DJs, try to rent that stuff out. People may not tell you that, but that is a good route to take. Back to this Rane 70. You saw what it looked like. First thing you notice is the screen is significantly smaller on the Rane 70. The 70 is more built towards the old DJs of old who like to scratch and turntablists. Personally, the Rane 72, I love the screen, that's why I got it. But if you're a person that don't like the screen, this is just for you. Barely a little bit of screen there, has a lot more knobs. The number two thing that I see quickly that I learned from the video that I read and that I looked online that I saw was that the Rane 70 has the Mag Fader 4. Not the 3, but the 4. As we all know, for those who have the 72, the Mag Fader 3 is a little heavy at times and sometimes it doesn't stick, but it seems a little slow at times and seems like it could be a little heavy for you. So I know for those other DJs that love to scratch, the Mag Fader 4 will be for you. I do also know that Rane also said that they will allow the Mag Fader 4 for us with the Rane 72 to buy it as an aftermarket option. So that is a good thing for us. Another thing that I looked at the Rane 70 that caught my eye was just how they smaller the screen, had a lot more knobs, and I'm down with that. Now the first thing people are gonna say is, should you get the Reloop Elite or the Rane 70? Now I do know someone who has the Reloop Elite. I did play with it. I actually played a gig or two with it, and it is a decent mixer. I have no issues with that at all. I think the price is significantly cheaper, but my biggest gripe is I don't know how that mixer will hold up long term. Not saying that Reloop is not a good company, but I knew Rane makes solid stuff. And for me, I'm always gonna err on the side of caution and say that the Rane 70 would be a more lasting product. Haven't actually got it in my hands yet, but as soon as that thing's hit my local GC, my contact gonna let me come over there and I'm open up fresh out of the box and I'm gonna get it in. And I'm gonna rent it, and I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna spin on it, and I'm gonna let you know what my thoughts are. But at this point in time, I just wanted to let you know that they do have the Rane 70 coming out. Let you know the first things that I saw that made the difference to me was, again, the screen was a lot smaller, a lot more knobs that you can turn for y'all who like to mess with the knobs or the joystick. And also it looks like it's catered more to the people who are turntablists. Now anybody can buy this mixer, you can enjoy it yourself. Cost is not cheaper, So it is basically up to you. But until I actually get my hand on it, I just want to let you know that the Rane 70 is out, and well, it's coming out, and it's something that you guys should think about considering. Now we're gonna move on to the next product. All right, the next thing that I noticed that In Music is coming out with is Denon DJ is coming out with the Prime 2. This is what it looked like. Woo! Okay, the Prime 2. Now the first thing you notice, it is a 2-channel, not a 4-channel. And another thing that I noticed from all the videos that I saw and all the things I read up on is that the 7-inch screen does not adjust like the Prime 4. So that'll probably be my biggest con, but again, once I get my hands on it, I'll be able to tell you more about it. I mean, I played with the Prime 4 and I did like the Prime 4. I just don't buy Denon DJ products. You know why? Because of the video I have, and I think the resale value on Denon DJ is a bit garbage. But again, it's neither here nor there. I want to uplift Denon DJ by saying that they are very innovative. I've always said that they're the best innovative DJ company out there. Execution may suck, but innovation, great job. I think this Prime 2 will probably sell the most because if you're a mobile DJ and play different gigs like me, you will be able to take that and stick it in places that the Prime 4 can't go because of the size and the weight of the Prime 4. But this Prime 2 is definitely something that's on my list, a strong possibility that I may grab and get my hands on because it is much smaller. It can fit in places that I want it to. But then again, it is a full standalone. So for people who don't want to use a laptop, this is for you. But in the comment section, let me know, will you grab the Prime 2? Or maybe will you sit up there and mess with the Rane 70? We still got more to talk about, but I just want to let you know my thoughts on the Prime 2. I think it is a major player in the game. I think it will sit up there and put a lot of pressure on Pioneer. And for other mobile DJs to look at this, it's gonna be tough not to look at it because it's much smaller and it still works almost like the Prime 4. Again, the screen does not tilt like the Prime 4, but it does have a smaller footprint, more compact, and it also is $1,500. Again, DJ equipment is not cheap, so make sure you do your research and play with this stuff at your local mom and pops, a GC Center or Sam Ash, to make sure this is for you. Don't go out there burning your money just because it's the latest and greatest. Again, folks, new stuff come out every year. It is not that much better than the stuff that came out just a year or two ago. But let's move on to the next product that Denon DJ came out with. Woo! All right, the next thing that we see that In Music is bringing out, AKA Denon DJ, will be the Prime Go. Here's what it looked like. All right, the Prime Go. First thing you notice is very compact and small. It is going to be $1,000 for this. Now, the few things that caught my eye, of course, like the Prime 2, Prime 4, and this one. Also, you'll be able to put a hard drive and this component. It also runs off a lithium-ion battery, which they say gets you about 4 hours. This is a professional device, but it can also be used by beginners. Now, the first thing I'm gonna start off with is the cons. The cons of it, I see the jaw just looks small. That pitch fader and tempo fader seem a little short, but again, it's give and take on this type of item. Also, as soon as I'm able to go by my local GC and play on it, I will let you know my thoughts on it full throttle with it in my hands. The plus I see on this thing is portability. Again, it has a rechargeable battery, so you can play and use this on the go, making songs, queuing, tracking, blending, and scratching. 2 mic inputs in the back. Of course, USB and micro SD card slots for you to sit up there and to use your music. Let's say you have an SC5000 Primes or the 6000 or the Prime 2 or the Prime 4. Just drop this in and go right on ahead and jam out. Now, the only other things that I like about this controller that makes it professional is it has everything you need on the back. Of course, you got the 2 mic inputs, but you also have accordion sockets, XLR, and RCAs on the back. So this also lets you know you can take this out and play in clubs. You can play this at any type of gig that you really want to. So I believe that this would be a great product. I think this makes you wonder, should you get the Prime 2 or the Go? Now that will be totally up to you, but for people who believe the Go is for you, let me know in the comments section below. Again, they're coming out with a lot of great devices. Again, I will stand by my comment that they are great at innovation. I just think the downfall is going to be engine prime software. That's just how I feel, because it's always been a disappointment for me. And for those who don't know and question the reason why I'm saying that, because I have the MTX 8000, the VL12s, of course the SC5000 Primes. As always, you could have been anywhere else, but y'all here hanging out with me. I want to say I appreciate you, and I'll catch you tomorrow on the next one. I'm out.